Basketball on 2K Sports. This is Kevin Harlan with Clark Kellogg and Greg Anthony. And giving us the rundown from the sideline, David Aldridge. Good. And these two teams are both aggressive, attacking in transition.
Well, you've got to play to your strengths, right? But really, the league in general is looking for early offense. These teams, no different.
Here's San Antonio now. Knocked loose. And that's out of bounds. San Antonio will retain possession.
San Antonio ball.
On defense, the 76ers. And he goes right over Paul George and slams it down.
And we talk about how Wembanyama makes the wow plays. Wow.
And here's George. He'll bring it up for the 76ers. 4-point game. Outside, Maxey. Pass to Embiid. Banked in off the glass.
Embiid, such a dominant force inside. That's exactly where his coaches and teammates want him operating.
Here's Wembanyama. Out of bounds. It'll be 76ers ball. Well, some have argued that Wembanyama deserved Defensive Player of the Year consideration in his rookie year.
And, Kevin, I can see where they're coming from. His team went from a bottom 5 defense to a top 5 defense when he was on the field. His impact is amazing. Watch out. Wembanyama hammering that one home.
Out to the right wing. Back to George. Embiid the screen. In the corner, Drummond with it. Sinks the three-pointer.
George continuing to become a better passer. That's one area that's clearly improved over his career.
There's a screen by Collins. To the paint. And finished off by Collins.
And he placed that pass out in front of him and let him just run into it in rhythm.
Pass to Drummond. It's rebounded by Paul.
That's a surprise. I mean, really out of character for him to miss when the defense is not right up on it.
Fantastic as an athlete is Barnes, and he attacks the rim off the drive. Man, I love the way he goes with force.
Yep, that one goes. Drummond's got 5 points so far.
And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
Well, this early, they should be showing a lot more energy on defense. It's not there.
Let's quickly check out the scoring breakdown here for the Spurs.
And they've set the tone from the jump. They're looking to pound it inside and score in the paint.
Now here's Embiid. Back to Drummond. Stolen by Collins. And now Barnes running the floor all by himself. Out of bounds. Philadelphia takes possession. And so it's Maxey who brings up the ball for the 76ers. They trail by 6. Here's Embiid. Lays it up and banks it in.
And a nice job here early of establishing an inside presence.
You know, Greg, with the combination of Wembanyama and Coach Greg Popovich, the Spurs should be a great defensive team.
Yeah, it's hard with a young roster because all 5 guys have to work in unison, and often someone's going to make a mistake.
Now Paul. After the missed 3 from Joel Embiid, here's Wembanyama. Yes, that goes in. He's got 11.
And standing easily over 7 feet. When Wemby gets that ball near the hoop, literally nothing a defender can do.
The 76ers trail by 9. Pass to Drummond. Rebound, San Antonio. To the inside. And it's Wembanyama with the jam.
And a monster game for Wemby with the matchup issues he creates. I'm not sure anyone in this league can stop him when he's on.
There's PG creating for a teammate. Terrific dime drop.
Here's Paul. After the made shot from Joel Embiid. To the middle. Victor Wembanyama again. 15 points for Victor Wembanyama.
When you find yourself up double digits in the first quarter, you know you're doing something right.
Well, they're doing everything right. How about that? I mean, this could turn into a blowout very quickly.
And he's not going to miss that sort of an opportunity from deep. Really seizing the momentum of this game, but doing it with a methodical approach.
And, you know, that involves pounding it inside, getting as many points as you can right at the rim. That demoralizes a team.
We've got a 9-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. Count it. Good.
And George typically capitalizes well off any pick-and-roll situation because he makes quick decisions and his basketball IQ is pretty high.
Here's Drummond. That's in, coming off the assist from Embiid. That's 7 points for Drummond.
Punch, counter punch. Impressive offensive production early on.
Hey, guys, this is going to be fun now. I mean, we've got ourselves a shootout on tap here.
24.
And so,
The 76ers. 18.
and thanks again for tuning in. If you're just joining us, we've played through 1 quarter of action so far. And guys, what's your take on the Spurs so far?
Yeah, in that first period, they looked to push in transition at every opportunity.
Yeah, I like the way they play. They're looking to get up and down the court every time. Racehorse basketball here tonight. Strap it up. Don't look down. You'll miss something.
And the rejection by Wembanyama. And now the latest from our reporter, David Aldridge.
Kevin, the Sixers have their superstar in Joel Embiid, but Coach Nick Nurse says they have to maximize him in different ways. Nurse said unpredictability is the key. We have to relieve some of the pressure. Guys are overplaying and sending multiple players at him. And we have to find easy baskets out of it. Kevin?
Makes a lot of sense, David. Thank you.
Man, what a pass that was there. He really, really relishes making the game easier for his teammates.
The shot's good from Paul.
So shrewd and elusive on the drive. Once Paul sees an opening in the defense, this guy goes into attack mode.
Here's Bona. Pass to Yabusele. There's the pick from downtown. Barnes grabs the miss. Spurs leading by 8. And Clark, we know the last handful of years, the 76ers have been a threat in the East.
7 straight years of playoff runs. Can't get past that second-round barrier, though, Kevin. But as far as success, they've been as consistent as it comes in the East the last decade.
And so here is Philadelphia. After the basket by San Antonio. Yabusele can't hit.
That's a shot he's got to hit. You don't get many looks better from that range.
And he recovers it. Down low. Wembanyama. And Wembanyama throws it down.
An absolute bully in the lane. Nothing the smaller defender could do there.
And it's Nick Nurse. Calling timeout here. Wants to regroup and go over the strategy. The 76ers trail by 12. Here's George. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here. Greg, you look at today's point guards, so many different types that can be effective.
And there's a lot more freedom for point guards to kind of explore the parameters of their game. Sometimes it's steadying an offense. Other times it's to ignite it.
Boom, he jams it straight down.
And he's not the biggest guy, but Vassell can get up there
when he needs to.
Stolen by Collins. Inside. Pass to Wembanyama. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul. Andre Drummond picks one up.
Maybe the most hyped teenager since LeBron James. Wembanyama is the poster child for upside.
So, Greg, the Spurs last year began 15-56, but it was the ending that they're really hanging their head on. They won 7 of their last 11 games.
And over that closing stretch, Wemby averaged 27 points, 13 rebounds, 7 assists, and 5 blocks. A small glimpse into the potential of this young superstar.
Here's Vassell. After the made shot from Joel Embiid. Wembanyama with it. Maxey covering. Clock at 6. Kicks it out to Collins. And a lot of contact on that one, so he'll shoot 2 here.
A generational talent for Wembanyama. The sky is the limit and the reality.
And he makes both free throws. And so George will bring it up for the 76ers. A 12-point game. Oh, and the jam by Embiid.
Boy, this big guy, Joel Embiid, is a center with an awesome dunking arsenal.
The drive by Paul. Good on the bucket.
Big miscommunication on defense. He recognizes it and quickly takes advantage.
Boy, the defense looks shell-shocked. I mean, they're on the ropes right now, on their heels.
Wembanyama, no good. Drummond the screen. No one near Maxey as he lets it fly. Had a chance there to cut it to single digits, but it's off target. Paul with the ball. Maxey covering. And that one drops for him. Paul's got the lead up to 14 now for the Spurs.
Paul knows exactly which angle he wants to take on that shot inside. That just comes from great awareness.
Drummond the screen. Outside, Maxey. Back to Drummond. Just 5 on the clock. Just his first attempt. Another miss by Philadelphia. Spurs leading by 14. To the paint. Here's Wembanyama. Good, and Paul gets the assist. Wembanyama's got 8 points in the quarter. 2 seconds separating the shot clock and game clock. Out to the right wing. Oubre outside. Down low.